Welcome back, guys. So the US stock markets have dropped a lot in the month of August, as you can see in this stock heat map, but the question is, will they continue to drop further? Your time is important to us. That is why all the timestamps are available, so you can move to your favorite part. Now let's start with the stock heat map for the S&P 500, and you can see mostly it is all red. Most of the sectors are red, but let me change the view and show you one thing very important, which is this sector over here, energy minerals, which has done quite well. Of course, we know that the US oil has shown a nice move, hence we are seeing green over the energy minerals. Other than that, all the other sectors are red, especially look at finance, utilities, health service, consumer durables, lot of red in the market. Now let's quickly check the heat map for Nasdaq 100 also, and once again we are seeing large reds. Few outliers here like Google, Amazon, Nvidia over here, because as you know, tomorrow is the financial result for Nvidia. Other than that, mostly the market is down. And if I change the view, you can see electronic technology, consumer durables, lot of red. Once again, energy minerals, industrial service are doing well. So in terms of the overall sectors, we can see basically energy is the winner for this month. Now let's move over to the Nasdaq chart on the monthly first, because I want to show you something very important that is happening right now. This candle over here is actually an engulfing bearish candle that has started to form, so this is not a good sign. We want the month to close above 15,200 so that we don't get this engulfing candle, and that might help the market move back up. But other than this, if I go to the weekly chart, it is showing that as soon as the market dropped from this support of 14,700, which we marked before, if I zoom out and I will show you that this was an important support, so a lot of buyers jumped into the market, and we are seeing that this week is turning out to be green right now, and market is testing the 15,000 psychological level, a very important retest that is happening right now. If we pump further, we are looking towards 15,250, 300, which is this short-term resistance over here. Another important thing to note is that look at this trend line, market tried to test this and trying to bounce from here, so this can actually turn out to be bullish. Also look at this, market tried to make a higher low on the weekly chart, and the RSI was giving us a lower low, so there was actually a bullish divergence on the weekly itself, hence we are seeing this nice push towards the upside. So we are still on this weekly chart. Let's quickly draw up the fib levels from the recent lows to the highs, and look at what happened recently. 236 level, which was sitting at 14,648, just got tested, and market is actually trying to bounce from here. So this can actually turn out to be a very healthy bounce, especially like tomorrow is Nvidia's financial result. If they come out good, then yes, that will help the market a little bit. On this fib level, we can see that the 0.5 level is sitting at 13,200, which is over here. This can be a very extreme test that the market can take, but for now, yes, we are trying to find support on 14,700 and trying to bounce from here. Now let's just go to the daily also for the Nasdaq 100. Now once again, we are seeing similar thing happen. Look at this higher low that the market is trying to make. The RSI is in a downward fashion, so yes, bullish divergence starting to form. Also the green 50 moving average is sitting at 14,425, so market is trying to bounce from this level. And if I try to look at these two candles, these signify some bullish action. Also look at this trend line, the market is trying to break out from. So yes, if we are successful, then it will be very nice to see 15,250, 15,300, and then eventually this area here, which is 15,750. So yeah, market was getting scared that we are getting a dip of almost 8.5% or 1,300 points, but technically speaking, like we just saw this bullish divergence, this is actually good for the market that they are trying to find support here and then trying to bounce, which is very nice. So talking about the overall health of the market, let's just quickly go into the fear and greed index. As you can see, we are sitting at 47 into the neutral range. We were in extreme greed over here, and then we have retraced back into neutral, and hopefully we will see a bounce from here. Now let's just jump into the S&P 500, because we are seeing a test of 4,400 happening today. But before that, do let us know what do you think is going to happen next in the market. Do you think we are going to pump back up, or no, we are heading back down? Now for this S&P 500, I had already marked up some key levels. Look at this one over here, 4,300, and the 50 moving average in green is also available at roughly 4,330. So we are seeing a nice bounce from here currently in the market. Short-term resistance is sitting at 4,450, which is this point here, so we have to be careful of this. If we talk about deeper retracements in the market, look at this peak in volume. This is roughly 4,100, 4,150, and a lot of volume is there in the market. market, quite the chance there might be a dip into this where they will liquidate a lot of short positions and then try to bounce back up. But this is one of the extreme scenarios that is possible, because just like the Nasdaq 100, look at this price action, double bottom, and the RSI has gone down significantly. So there was a big bullish divergence forming over here, and market is trying to bounce from here. Now let's just put the fib levels same like what we did for Nasdaq, and see again we are seeing the retracement from the 0.236 sitting at 4350. Okay, now let's jump over to the monthly chart for the S&P 500, because the similar thing is happening here also. You can see this engulfing candle that has started to form. We had 5 months of upward action, and then now we are getting some retracement. So yes, this is something to be careful of, and again we are seeing this peak in volume sitting at 4150. Now let's quickly jump into the weekly for S&P 500. So yes, we can see the market is trying to stay green, but the problem is it's not very strong action. So yes, quite the chance 4300 might get tested. So we want this candle to finish a little bit stronger so that we can continue upwards. Even on the weekly chart we are seeing similar to Nasdaq, price is trying to make a higher low, and the RSI was almost flat. So once again we are getting some bullish divergence over here, hence quite the chance we might continue back up. It would actually be better if we see a dip towards this 4300 range and then try to bounce from here. So yes, overall we are seeing some retests that are happening in the market, but these type of retests are actually good, and these can act as springboards that might push the price back up towards higher levels that we are looking for. Now let's quickly jump into the Apple stock, because that is one of the largest stock we have, and look at this insane dump we saw on the release of the financial results, and we have also broken below the 50 moving average over here, so that is not good. But look at what was happening. Again, price was making a lower low, but the RSI almost flat, and that gives us the bullish divergence, hence we are seeing a nice upward action developing now. The last time we saw RSI drop below 30 was in December last year, and you can see that insane pump we saw from here, and after a very long time we are seeing similar RSI levels on the daily. So yes, there's a chance that we might see a nice pump back up. Also, you can see this peak in volume sitting at 172, and we are seeing a bounce from this volume area, which is very good, which means that the buyers are interested at this price and they are trying to push this back up. In the short term, 180 185 will be the next resistance, which was the all-time high last time. So this is something to be careful of, but for now, yes, market is trying to hold above this volume area. And if I zoom out, I have been talking about this for quite a few times previously, that the price was stuck in this bull flag, and we have seen a nice pump outside this. An extreme retest might be this channel itself around 150 160 and then try to bounce from here, but again technically that would be a very good retest for the market. Now let's try to put the fib levels and see what is happening from the lows over here to the recent highs, and we almost tested the 0.382 level sitting at 170. so market is trying to bounce from here. If market decides to go towards the 0.5 level, that is sitting at 160, and that would coincide with this top part of the channel. It will coincide with the 200 moving average, so that can turn out to be a very important level, but hopefully we don't go there and we see a nice bounce from here and continue back upwards towards the $200 mark. Let's quickly jump into the weekly for Apple and then try to see what is happening. So once again, very strong downward action. Price is trying to recover now, which is a nice sign. If we continue this pump a little bit more, if we are able to close above 180, that would give us an engulfing bullish candle, and actually that can be very nice. So you can see over here that the weekly RSI went into the overbought region, and we are seeing a nice correction from there. We are currently at 52. So yes, there is a chance that this might be the point from where we see a nice continuation towards the upside. Last but not least, let's talk about Tesla, because there is some very interesting action that is happening, which is actually this channel that has formed over here. Look at the perfect bounce we got from the bottom part of the channel. That's why in my last video I mentioned it is important to buy some here. Another thing to note was this higher low that the market was making and the lower low on the RSI, giving us a bullish divergence, and we saw a nice bounce from here. Today market opened at 240 and then trying to retest, trying to close this gap. As you can see, the 50 and the 200 moving average in green and red both are here. So very important moment for Tesla stock. Hopefully we continue upwards at least towards this peak in volume. Look at this. This is around 250, 260. Hopefully we pump till there, and then if we are able to continue straight up, then we are looking towards 320, 325. That would be a very nice target, because that represents a pump of almost 40%, which is a very nice return. So yes, nice pattern developing on Tesla. Now the only thing we want to see is a continuation upwards. Let's quickly put up the fib levels on Tesla and see what is happening. So the 382 level is 224, and market has finally come back above this, which is a very nice sign. In case we have one more retracement towards the 0.5 level, that will be around $200. But still, I think, like I mentioned last time, purchasing at 220 this area and then purchasing at around 185 over here will give us a nice average of around 200. And if market pumps towards 300, that is a very nice return of 50%. So in terms of these two major stocks, yes, we are at a very nice buying area. So let us know what are your thoughts regarding this. Do you think it is a nice time to enter market, or no, you should hold for even lower levels? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Hit the bell notification so you are notified whenever we upload a new video. You can watch our other analysis video using the link that is on the screen now. And a gentle reminder, markets are extremely volatile. If you're actively trading, please consider using proper risk management. Thank you for watching.